In this scenario, Chong needs to give a presentation in another city, but he can't get there, so he calls his colleague Frank to give the presentation in his place. Chong emails the presentation to Frank, and Frank loads the presentation in the local machine at the remote site's ePIC-equipped conference room. ePIC automatically formats the presentation for the local environment. Here's how it works. ePIC uses GUIs depicting the local or virtual presentation environment to assist the user in authoring an ePIC presentation. The ePIC GUI includes an environmental image canvas for device reference, a hyperslide pool, a zoom pane for checking the details of a user's selection, and a playlist for revealing which presentation unit is rendered on each device as the presentation progresses. The GUI also has 4 embedded toolbars for device definition, file manipulation, presentation control, and playlist manipulation. ePIC controls the mapping of media to devices by means of the playlist. When a presenter triggers a slide change, ePIC synchronously changes the media rendered for each device and records the event. The presenter may also make ad hoc changes by dragging hyperslides to the media devices. The resulting history creates a new playlist with timing information. This history can be used to index a multimedia recording of the presentation and can be saved for future presentation. Moreover, when a presenter gives a presentation at a remote site, the presenter may also use the mouse to mark a region in the video canvas and see the detailed video in the zoom pane. There are 6 steps for authoring a presentation using ePIC. Define hotspots based on a presentation environment picture. Define web camera and microphone connections. Import media files. Author the playlist and media files. Preview the presentation, and show the presentation. Hotspots are canvas regions showing devices in a venue. They are useful for referring to various devices seen in the canvas. In the video, hotspots are bounded with colored boxes. When a hotspot definition does not exist, a user may import an image file and use the mouse to draw bounding boxes on the image canvas. Whenever a bounding box is done, the ePIC software will pop out a dialog box for defining name, computer host, and port for the hotspot. A right mouse click on a hotspot activates a menu for redefining or removing the hotspot. After all the hotspots are defined on an image canvas, the definition can be saved in a .hsp file for future imports. During authoring or presentation, users may define the playback device of a presentation unit by dragging the thumbnail of the presentation unit to a hotspot for the device. There are 2 settings for ePIC. The first setting allows users to define, save, and import the web connections of cameras used in a teleconference. The second setting allows users to set the presentation mode to either remote, local, or preview. ePIC can accept various media files and manage presentation units from all imported files. After all related media files are imported, the user may customize both playback device and event time for every presentation unit. A playlist is used to organize various presentation units into a unified presentation. It is also useful for revealing presentation units' relationships on a display. Each row of the playlist corresponds with an available device, while each column of the playlist corresponds to an indexed state, which is used to synchronize the presentation unit's playback on various devices. During the ePic authoring process, users find proper playlist slots for all presentation units. Users may also define a slot for a presentation unit by dragging the thumbnail of the presentation unit to the slot. After a user defines a playback device for each presentation unit, the user may set ePic to preview mode and use the presentation control toolbar to navigate through the authored presentation. During the preview process, slide images will be inserted in hotspots to mimic the playback effect in the real environment. When ePic is set to remote presentation mode, the image video canvas and zoom pane will show videos captured by remote cameras. When the user navigates the presentation, remote displays will be changed according to the playlist. When ePic is set to local presentation mode, the computer running the ePic UI is also used as a display. A user can only use the keyboard to navigate the presentation when the UI display is covered by a slide. This mode is useful for a presentation in a local meeting room where the presenter does not need the meeting room video.